travel couple based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
After having our world turned upside down in 2020, we decided to set out on our biggest adventure yet, to see all 50 states in a year.
In our last video, we were in Arizona, where we took to the sky for a bird's eye view of Lake Powell,
visited the iconic Horseshoe Bend,
and went on an epic adventure ride through the Vermilion Cliffs.
This week, we're in the Volunteer State. Welcome to Tennessee.
Most people know Tennessee for the Smoky Mountains, music, and whiskey, but I promise you there's a whole lot more to it than that.
And since this is our home state and we might be a little biased,
We probably are.
we're gonna make this into a two-part series. So make sure you guys stay tuned for our part 2 Tennessee vlog coming out later this week.
For this video, we're going to be exploring the town of Franklin, which is 20 miles south of Nashville, but has become a worthy destination all on its own. With a main street filled with restaurants, specialty shops, and music venues all within walking distance, it is the perfect weekend getaway.
So we're starting off our time here at Arrington Vineyards, which is the second largest vineyard in Tennessee. It's co-owned by Kix Brooks of the country duo Brooks and Dunn.
So if you don't know who Brooks and Dunn is,
Everybody does.
then shame on you, but you are in luck because Natalie's going to hit you with a little something. Give them one of their popular songs.
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
There you go. And on that note,
So sorry.
we're going to go and check out this place and see what it's all about.
Let's go. You are more than welcome to bring your own like little snacks, your charcuterie boards. We got this little thing at Kroger here and it's got some.
It's pretty much a giant Lunchable. If you don't have time to stop before you get here, they do have things that you can buy, like platters and trays with all the fixings, but we went with the Kroger Lunchable today.
We got the Sweet Flight, which comes with scarlet, honeysuckle, Riesling, and blackberry.
And we also got a frosé.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yes.
Which was a combination of, wasn't it blackberry and scarlet?
I think so.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. It's like a wine slushy. So
Never
sounds
had
good
one
to me.
before, yeah. It's hot, so let's do it.
we aren't wine connoisseurs. That's why we got the Sweet Flight, because that's kind of like the beginner wine person's flight. That's why this frosé is good, because it's sweet and it's a slushy.
Anything that's in a slushy form, Matt will drink.
It makes everything better. So this is the Scarlet, appropriately named for its red color.
What aroma are you getting? We're gonna quiz him, see if he does good.
I'm getting a wine aroma. How about, is that right?
But
Okay.
what about a strawberry rhubarb pie? Are you getting that?
Still mostly just wine for me.
Okay, all right, try it. And tell me what you taste. Don't say wine.
Alcohol.
What's your first favorite?
Blackberry.
Me too.
Because it tastes like juice. There are tons of picnic tables scattered around so you can.
It's perfect for a gathering. If you're here for a girls' weekend, a romantic getaway, it's perfect. Weekend getaway is during the week because that's when we are off and able to explore. But they have a thing called Music in the Vines, and they have a free concert.
Yeah, free jazz and bluegrass music
on Fridays and Saturdays. Lovely sunset here at Arrington. We are headed to go check in to our hotel.
The Harpeth Hotel in downtown Franklin.
It looks gorgeous. Yeah, I'm so excited. Got an awesome balcony. It's perfect weather. Couldn't ask for better. We are headed headed to dinner now, which is at $17.99.
Yep, right here on site. So thankfully we don't have a long commute.
Look at that. I have it on private little cubby.
So for our starter, we got the buttermilk fried quail. It comes with pickled sweet peppers and a bourbon maple glaze.
I thought this was going to be like fried chicken, which it kind of is, but that quail is so good, and that drizzle that they put on it, to die for. This is amazing.
I got the Angus beef tenderloin with crispy kale, Old Bay fries, and broccolini. See how this is? Ooh, very good. Got a nice char on the outside. Cooked perfectly to medium rare. Very good. Crispy kale adds a nice little texture on top as well.
I cannot wait to dive into my Cornished hen. It has fingerling potatoes, carrot, parsnip, onion, chimichurri, and sunchoke puree with herb butter. Sounds so good. Can't wait to dive in. So we just finished with dinner at $17.99, and oh my gosh, it was so good.
She got the Cornish ham,
and it was actually really, really good. The sides on it were phenomenal.
And the dessert, we got the cheesecake, and it was really good as well.
Somebody ate it all.
Well, she's not the biggest cheesecake person, so she mostly eats the crust, and I get all the good stuff. It works out.
Yeah, it does. It was good teamwork.
But one of our favorite parts about this is that we get to walk straight upstairs to our room rather than driving.
So we're traveling to all 50 states this year, so if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. It really helps out our channel and really means the world to both of us.
We put out a new video every Thursday or Friday sometimes if the week's been a little bit crazy.
Sorry.
We do our best. But if you want to follow along with us on our journey to all 50 states, be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a single video.
Also, make sure you guys check out the link in the description for our blog with a detailed write-up of everything that we did here in Franklin, and also it comes with a free printable itinerary.
You can also follow us on Instagram at Adventures of Matt and Nat, where we post story highlights of every trip.
But for now, we're gonna call it a night and get some good sleep because we have a super packed itinerary for tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then. Good morning.
We were gonna go to Meredith's Bread Basket for breakfast and coffee this morning, but we're still pretty full from dinner last night because it was a massive dinner. So instead, we're gonna go straight over to the factory, which is
an old stove factory.
Yep, that started in 1929, I believe.
Yeah, and in the 90s, they changed it to a bunch of stores and restaurants, and it's a really cool space.
Our coffee from Honest Coffee Roasters. Well, I say we got our coffee. I got my coffee, Natalie got her chai latte, and now we're headed down to $5 Donuts to get some of the best donuts you'll have in your life.
All right, so Matt's happy because we've got his $5 bakery donuts.
And what makes these donuts so special is the fact that they are 144 layers of croissant dough that have been folded and make this. It's a cronut, really, is what you hear it referred to as, a croissant and a donut mixed together.
They do have brioche donuts, and then they also have paleo and gluten-free donuts as well.
These croissant donuts or cronuts are what has made them so popular. I got the cream cheese sticky bun that has a cream cheese icing on top and also a house-made caramel and candied pecans on top of that.
I got two little mini donuts. One of them is the purest. It has a vanilla bean glaze. I also got a seasonal one, which is the chocolate frosting birthday cake, and it's infused with vanilla cake buttercream.
Yeah, they actually take vanilla sheet cake and fold it into the buttercream and then infuse the donut with that.
Yes, please.
So good. It's dense but light at the same time. This donut is like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Look at those layers.
And that is why Five Daughters Bakery has somewhat of a cult following, I feel like.
I get it.
If you're wanting to come do some shopping and roaming through the art galleries and all that, you probably need to come after 10 a.m. because that's when everything kind of starts to open up. But right now, we are headed to
the Carnton. We found out that there's no photography or videography inside.
So we'll show you what the outside looks like, and then you're just gonna have to come for yourself to see what the inside is.
But as long as you're out here, you can do whatever you want to about them. The site of one of the last major battles of the American Civil War.
Come on.
It was a 6-room structure. 3 rooms on the bottom, 3 rooms on the top.
We just finished here at the Carnton Plantation, and it was so good. It was very tastefully done.
Yeah.
It's hard with southern plantations.
It's just kind of crazy that we live, 30 minutes north of here, and I had no idea that this much history was laying right here in Franklin.
They really focus in on the night of the Battle of Franklin. They do a little bit of background history, but it really focuses in on that night and what happened and how many thousands of injured Confederate soldiers were in that plantation home. I mean, there are blood stains. It was crazy. If you guys are ever in Franklin, you got to check it out.
But right now, we're gonna go grab some lunch.
She's excited.
Downtown Franklin. Yep, that donut is wearing off, so let's do it.
The food was so good. I got the Korean barbecue sandwich, and it has sweet potato chips with it, which I've never had before.
Let's talk about how that's 2 meals in a row that Natalie has branched out. Yeah.
Were you proud of me?
I am proud. From last night's Cornish hen to today's Korean barbecue sandwich.
This travel vlog has made me a little bit more adventurous.
I got the short rib sandwich, and it was really good as well.
It was good.
Had a purple cabbage slaw on it,
And
it
with
was
ciabatta bread.
and served with sweet potato chips as well. The ambiance there was awesome. We had a table upstairs right by the window, so it was great people watching while you're eating your lunch. And then there's a whole wall that was old prescriptions that were found when the building was bought by the current owners, and rather than just throwing all of them away or whatever, they ended up making wallpaper out of it and making it part of the decor. It was just really cool, all of the attention to detail that went into making that place not lose its history. They could have easily gutted the place and made it bright and new and everything, but they chose to actually preserve the history that was made there. Now, we're gonna go explore Main Street.
Let's go. So one really cool thing that Franklin is doing right now is they have these free walking tours that they guide you through every single stop, and it gives you a little bit of back history on the buildings. So for instance, this white building here was owned by Dr. John White, and it was one of the first 3 buildings here on Main Street. Stuff like this is awesome. This is completely free. You go to their website, we'll link it down below. It's just a plethora of knowledge. You can't beat that. Somebody's a little grumpy because it's an afternoon slump time and I want my tea. So we're gonna go to a Triple Crown Bakery. I think they serve tea in a teapot, which I'm so stoked, but it's a bakery, so.
They also serve honest coffee.
Then we'll continue to explore. That was awesome. That was my heart all right there in a little house. It was
Natalie
pink.
was living her best
Oh
life.
my gosh, it was great. And we got a blackberry bar, and oh my gosh, it was
really good.
So good.
It was like a butter cake with fresh blackberries cooked into it.
So good.
Really good.
I got the tea service for one, and it was $5.
Not bad. You got 3 cups of tea out of it, right?
3 cups of tea, and I got a little butter cookie, which was awesome. So highly recommend.
And if you wanted to do it for 2, it was $8.
Yeah.
So really not a bad price at all.
No, and it was so cute inside. We are in front of Landmark Booksellers. It's owned by Joel and Carol, and they were the inspiration for the New York Times best-selling book, The Bridge, by Karen Kingsbury.
And it's also
a Hallmark movie, which now we have to watch. So I love a good bookstore, but that bookstore was just so awesome.
Yeah, there was a lot of charm to it with the history that comes with it. And we confirmed with the owner, Joel, who is
we got to meet him. He was so awesome.
He confirmed that Andrew Jackson did in fact pay his soldiers out of the back of that store, and the likes of Abraham Lincoln, Sam Houston, Davy Crockett, all of those people, they've all walked in that building because it's the oldest building in Franklin.
So crazy. It was really awesome. I could have stayed there all night, but we're gonna go back to the hotel, freshen up a little bit, and we're headed to dinner.
Where are we headed to?
55 South. We just finished a good dinner at 55 South.
And now we're on the hunt for some live music. We've heard that there's a couple of places that are having it, but it is the middle of the week right now.
Yeah.
So
pre-pandemic, you'd be able to find music every single night of the week.
But right now, it's mostly on the weekends. There are a few places that we think might be doing it during the week, so we're gonna see what we can get into.
All right, let's see. So we just had a great time listening to live music, which we haven't done in forever.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since we've gotten to listen to live music, so
it was exciting.
Yeah, it was nice.
And another thing is, when you're here in Franklin or Nashville, you never know who might jump up and play.
That's right. It's not guaranteed that somebody famous or successful is going to jump on stage, but you never know, which is kind of the exciting part about it.
But now we are walking back to our hotel. Per usual, we have a very packed day tomorrow.
Would you expect anything less of us?
So we're gonna see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. So the weather kind of changed on us a little bit, and it's been rainy and pretty chilly, and we didn't bring any chilly clothes, so we put on all the layers that we've got.
Yeah, because we're going e-biking this morning on a 30-mile, 3-hour e-bike tour of Leiper's Fork, which is a town just outside of Franklin. And yeah, we're gonna see if we stay warm. I think it's supposed to warm up.
So we'll see how this bike ride goes. Okay, so there's been a change of plans. So instead of doing Leiper's Fork, which we're gonna do later anyways, we're actually gonna go on the Natchez Trace Parkway because of construction.
Yeah,
right?
It's not so fun riding e-bikes through road construction, so they've done a little bit of change for us, which we are super appreciative of.
There's gonna be a really fun stop too that we're really excited to show you guys.
So we made a very important pit stop here at the Loveless Biscuit Kitchen, and we've got chicken biscuits with blackberry jam. If you don't know Loveless, they've got amazing biscuits, they got amazing chicken, and amazing jams. Put them all together, it's heaven on a biscuit. So good. the bike tour.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna put their link down in the description if you guys want to check them out. So we just got back to the hotel. We had to freshen up. I had to redo my helmet here, and we're about to check out, and then we're gonna head to Leiper's Fork so we can show you that. So we're starting off here at 1892, and we have the whole front porch to ourselves.
Ran the whole place out for her.
You're the best.
No, I'm good. Too good to you.
No, there's no such thing, right, ladies? Oh my gosh, the salmon toast,
Good.
so good.
The capers, the dill, the pickled, is that pickled red onions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is all really good.
This is like very elevated, and I'm obsessed.
So we just finished lunch here at 1892, and it was
So
amazing.
good. I got the farm burger with the fingerling potatoes on the side, and they were so good.
The roasted chicken sandwich was excellent.
But his mac and cheese that he ordered,
Yeah, I got mac and cheese as a side.
was one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, it comes in a hot skillet. Like, I have zero complaints about this.
Oh, no.
The service was awesome. If you are here in Leiper's Fork or in Franklin, it's just a short drive over here to Leiper's Fork. You've got to come here to 1892 because it is delicious.
The village of Leiper's Fork is so adorable
Yeah.
and so fun.
There's so many different shops here, like different kinds of shops. There are art galleries. Just driving through, you would think, you know, some little podunk small town,
Yeah.
small southern town, which is nothing wrong with that, but you wouldn't know what's hiding behind all of these doors, like high-end art galleries, amazing artisan shops.
Amazing food
Yeah.
with like chef-owned restaurants. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, I loved it here. I was kind of taken back. I wasn't expecting it. But for now, that ends our time here in Franklin, Tennessee. We hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it. We're going to all 50 states this year, so if you want to follow along, please make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. It means the world to us. And if you're interested in an itinerary of this trip, be sure to check out the link in the description down below to our blog, where you can find that, as well as a free printable to go along with it.
And don't forget, this is part 1 of our Tennessee vlog series, so please make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you won't miss out when we post our part 2. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you more than you will ever know, and we'll see you in the next video.